The Philippine Navy is on the verge of embarking on one of its most significant warship procurement programs in recent history, the Frigot Full Compliment Project. If signed as expected later this year, this initiative will see the PN acquire advanced, fully capable multi-role frigates that could reshape its naval power projection in the coming decades. At the center of this development is Hyundai Heavy Industries, which has put forward its HDF-3-500 Philippine Navy design as the prime contender. This proposed Frigot is a product of the South Korean shipbuilder, extensive experience in delivering modern surface combatants not only for the Republic of Korea Navy, but also for international clients such as the Philippine Navy itself, which already operates the Hyundai-built Jose Rzal class frigates. The HDF 35000, especially in an enhanced AW configuration, could serve as a fleet flagship during patrols in contested waters, providing air and surface coverage not only for itself, but also for accompanying vessels. Its advanced combat management system in coordination with other sensors and platforms could allow the PN to better integrate with allied navies for joint operations and exercises. The proposed HDF 35000 measures approximately 129 meters in length, making it longer than the multi-M Mission corvette class currently under construction for the PN. This increase in hull length is more than a matter of aesthetics or displacement. It provides valuable real estate for future upgrades and weapons integration. One of the most notable design aspects is the provision in the midship section that could accommodate an additional vertical launch system VLS module. In its base configuration, the HDF 35000 could carry 16 VLS cells forward. Similar to the MMC, however, with the midship provision fitted, the frigate could potentially house 32 or more VLS cells, doubling its missile capacity. This would allow for a diversified missile loadout, mixing surface-to-air missiles, NSIMs, anti-submarine rockets, AS-ROCs, and even land attack cruise missiles in the future. While the HDF 3500 already promises a significant leap in capability, defense analysts argue that the PNA should aim higher, specifically in terms of its radar and sensor suite. For comparison, Hyundai has been offering the HDF 360 variant to the Peruvian Navy, which comes with a more advanced integrated mass and radar system optimized for anti-air warfare. The radar system offers wider detection ranges, better target discrimination, and enhanced tracking capabilities, giving it the ability to handle saturation missile attacks and coordinate air defense for nearby vessels. Essentially, it transforms the ship into a mini EUS platform, something the Philippine Navy has long aspired to operate but has yet to acquire. By adopting the same or similar radar and integrated mast as the HDF 360, the Philippine Navy could leapfrog into a higher level of air defense capability. This upgrade would not only strengthen the PN's ability to protect itself, but also enable it to provide area defense for other ships in the fleet, including amphibious vessels and logistical support ships. Should the PN decide to integrate the advanced mast and radar, the ship's displacement would likely grow from the base 3,500 tons to somewhere between 3,700 and 4,000 tons. This added tonnage would also accommodate additional generators for increased electrical power, more advanced combat systems, larger crew spaces, and potentially an expanded aviation hangar for operating both a naval helicopter and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. From a capability standpoint, this would mark the first time the PN operates a warship specifically configured for higher-tier AW operations, providing a stepping stone toward future destroyer or cruiser acquisitions. The frigate could serve as the Navy's AW familiarization platform, helping crews develop doctrines, training regimens, and operational procedures for fleet air defense. The strategic value of acquiring such a vessel cannot be overstated. The West Philippine Sea has become an increasingly contested maritime region, with constant gray zone activities, aggressive maritime patrols and frequent standoffs. In this environment, the Philippine Navy's current surface fleet, while modernizing, still lacks the long-range sensor coverage and air defense umbrella needed to deter potential adversaries. If the deal is signed in late 2025, the construction of the first HDF 35000 could begin by early 2026, with delivery potentially taking place in the late 2020s. HD Hyundai's existing relationship with the Philippine Navy, built on the Jose Rzal class frigates and MMCs, gives them an edge in terms of interoperability and logistical commonality. Yet, the final decision on the ship's configuration will be crucial. A basic multi-role frigate will undoubtedly be a valuable addition to the fleet, but an AAW-enhanced HDF 35000 could represent a generational leap in capability, paving the way for the PN to operate at a higher level of sophistication and survivability in modern naval warfare. Ultimately, the HDF 3500 project stands as both a procurement opportunity and a strategic choice. The question now is whether the Philippine Navy will opt for a safe incremental improvement or seize the chance to field its first true AEW frigate, positioning itself for a future where control of the air and sea will define regional security outcomes.